demonstrate of private keyword. All right, so let's just create a class, call it test, and if we have a private field, okay, let's just make an integer. Let's call it count. So any method inside of this current class, called a method, can have access to this count. All right, so by default, the method the field is 0 because it's an integer. If we have a public method, also we can access this field. Count. Okay, so it means that the private field can be accessed throughout this current class. But let's see if we have another class. Okay, let's call it a test2. And also we have a method. Okay, just test method. And here we create a test object. And then we try to access the count. And then it will give us this error saying that count has private access. All right, so that means from other class, we cannot access the private field inside the class itself. The same thing happens to the methods. So if we have a private method, a method, and then we try to access a method, so then it will also give us the same error, saying that it have a private access, so that we cannot access. But we can access what? Public, right? So because B method is public, so then here we can access B method. So this is the private keyword in front of a field and in front of a method. And also we have a private class. Okay, so we cannot just simply put a normal class as private. If we do this, then it will give us error. Okay, so it's saying that the modifier private cannot be allowed here. It means that in Java we have this convention: a class, okay, with the same name as the file cannot be private. But we can put a inner class. Okay, so let's see, we have an inner class. Okay, can call it inner test. Okay, and oops. Okay, so in this case, you can see now we can put a private access modifier in front of a class, but this class has to be an inner class. Okay, so what's the usage of inner class? So simply we can use this class inside the current class. We cannot use this inner test outside the class. Okay, so this used to be an interview question, but we don't use it a lot throughout the project. It's just because sometimes we want to extract the common behaviors in the field inside a class that we can make it public or protected, so that we can share it throughout the project, right? So if you only need it inside the same class, that probably maybe not a good design and may cause some confusions. But just keep this in mind. Private keyword can be put in front of a method, in front of a field, and also we can have a private class, which should be an inner class. Thank you.